information you need to start your morning. This is TMJ4 News Today.
And good morning. We're taking a live look this morning in Beijing. We're not too far away from the 2022 Winter Olympic Games that will kick off in about an hour. Good morning. It's 4:30 and you're watching TMJ4 News Today. I'm Adriana Mendez. A local athlete is well on her way to making a name for herself on the world stage as one of the youngest members of Team USA's snowboarding team. Our Elaine Rojas Castillo joins us from West Bend West High School with a look at the rise of Courtney Romo. Good morning, Elaine.
Good morning, Adriana. Courtney's just hours away from her first competition. She'll be competing in the preliminary heats of the slope style competition tonight at 9 o'clock, which you can watch on Channel 34. But this morning, we're standing on the grounds of West Bend West High School, standing in front of a sign, which is just one of the examples that this community is showing to show their support for their beloved Olympian. Now, Courtney only went to West Bend West for a short amount of time, but she definitely made a big impression. Courtney's Olympic dreams began on a whim. The Romo family are big winter sports people, with her mother starting a learn to ski and snowboard class for the community. As her older brother Cole started winning medals in competitions, Courtney decided she was tired of watching him on the sidelines and wanted to give it a go. She ended up getting a medal in her first competition. Since then, it's been full steam ahead, no matter the distance or the time difference, and her parents say that they wouldn't have it any other way.
You know, it's a lot of grandparents stepping up and helping out with rides and meals, and, you know, my husband having to take over a lot of the time when I am traveling with her. So it is definitely an entire family effort.
Sometimes we'll talk to her through the middle of the night. Like, she'll just text us randomly or FaceTime us, and it's 3 in the morning our time, but that's okay. I mean, it's your kid and they're in the Olympics and they're halfway across the world, so you take the call. Yeah.
Now, coming up in a few minutes, we'll share how Courtney's been able to make her Olympic dreams come true, thanks to a local organization that's really close to their family's hearts. Adriana?
And Elaine, you mentioned because of COVID restrictions, Courtney's family can't be there in Beijing with her, but how are they trying to show support while she's away?
Well, her family is incredibly close. There's 5 kids in their family, and Courtney's mom told me that before she left for Beijing, she made her a pack of letters full of family photos, all this little notes of encouragement and support so that Courtney wouldn't feel so far away from them while she's competing. And she even got some of Courtney's old teachers to throw in some notes too. So definitely a lot of love from the family all the way in China.
We are all cheering for her. Thanks, Elaine. In the meantime, the U.S. women's hockey team kicking off their Olympic run with a victory, but it comes at a price. Team officials say Brianna Decker will miss the remainder of the Beijing Olympics hockey tournament due to an injury. The Dousman native was injured within 10 minutes of the opening game against Finland. Her leg got trapped behind her during a collision with another player.
I think it was a pretty sickening moment. Key player on our team, and I think everybody was trying to remain calm, and it just gave us that boost to get going, but really unfortunate play there.
Now, Team USA went on to beat Finland 5-2. We'll have Olympic coverage throughout our morning show. You can watch that opening ceremony right here in about 45 minutes. And the opening ceremony is coming up at 5:30 this morning, but don't worry if you miss it. We will re-air it in prime time. All right, well, this morning, Milwaukee police are still looking for a suspect after a shooting near Rufus King High School earlier this week that injured 5 people, including 4 teenagers. We have Andrea Albers here now to explain how the community is calling for change. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning, Adriana. I want to put 2 events on your radar. The first is a walkout. It's happening later today at the high school, and it appears to be organized by student government at Rufus King. Students are being encouraged to walk out of class at 2:45 today. The aim is to draw attention to a conversation about ending gun violence. A flyer that's been circulating says there will be a press conference at the football field and reminds students that this is not a time to skip class or goof off. Students are also encouraged to wear red to signal that they want the violence to stop. Adults are concerned as well. A virtual town hall meeting has been set for next week. Milwaukee Public School Superintendent Dr. Keith Posley will help lead that discussion. All Rufus King High School families are invited. It will begin at 5 o'clock Monday night, and you can find registration information on the school's website.
Okay, and back to that shooting. Do we know what sparked the shooting to begin with?
Well, yeah, we know that this was sparked by a confrontation outside of the high school, which then led to the shooting. And I do want to add that this could be one topic of conversation, a new partnership with the Milwaukee Police Department during that virtual discussion. They're looking to possibly provide school resource officers. The MPS Board of Education voted to end its agreement with the department after the 2020 school year.
All right, thank you. It's something we'll be staying on top of. All right, moving on now. Today, the Greenfield High School is hosting a listening session after their athletic director was accused of using a racial slur towards a student. 17-year-old Omar Surveyor says the athletic director called him boy repeatedly, even after Surveyor asked him not to. The boys' varsity basketball team joined Surveyor in wearing practice T-shirts with "My name is not boy" printed on them. The varsity's boy basketball coach at Greenfield High School resigned on Wednesday. This afternoon, Principal Todd Williams will be hosting a listening session so students and parents can share their thoughts on the issue before the basketball game tonight. Governor Tony Evers and several mayors across Wisconsin have declared February 4th, 2022 as Transit Equity Day to celebrate Rosa Parks' birthday. She was born 109 years ago today. Governor Evers and several mayors in Wisconsin will speak at a virtual session at 9 o'clock this morning on the importance of high quality and accessible public transportation for everyone. And today is the first Friday of February, which means it's National Wear Red Day. It's part of a yearly campaign to raise awareness about heart disease in women. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. Well, crews have been working to clean up the scene at 76 and Villard, where police say a 17-year-old crashed after leading officers on a high-speed chase. The owner of the vehicle is now speaking out. Pamela Watkins says she's only been a Lyft driver for a couple months now. She says she picked up the teen who requested to be dropped off at Marshall High School. But as soon as Watkins arrived at the school, she says the 17-year-old pulled out a gun and told her to get out of the car. The next day, she saw a Facebook Live of young people on a chase with police. She says the teens were inside her stolen vehicle.
Not a video game, this is real life. And you may not live to tell the story, or you might not even live to go back home to your family.
Now, the 17-year-old was arrested and taken to a local hospital along with two girls inside the stolen vehicle. According to Milwaukee Police District Attorney's Office, charges are pending against the teen. Well, it's been almost 2 weeks since 6 people were found shot and killed inside a Milwaukee home, and no charges have been filed yet in the case. 4 people considered persons of interest were released from police custody on Thursday. Milwaukee police say they continue seeking suspects while they still look for a motive. If you have any information, police would like to hear from you. Well, thanks for waking up with us this morning as we had to break. Let's take a live look outside. We're seeing a few snowflakes today, but some decent winter weather is on the way this weekend. That's all coming up next in your Storm Team forecast. All right, welcome back. Now into the latest on coronavirus. Wisconsin's top medical officer gives reason for optimism, saying the COVID-19 pandemic could transition to endemic stage this year.
Meaning that we've sort of reached a steady state of transmission. I think that's likely to happen during this next year, but the thing we can't predict, although many people are reasonably think it's a reasonably likely expectation, is that there will be additional variants in the future that will change from a steady state to a spike that we've seen before.
Now, an endemic would be more like the seasonal flu that we see each year. The state's 7-day average of COVID-19 cases as of yesterday stands at 4,679. Compare that to the peak from 2 weeks ago at nearly 19,000. Some Milwaukee County employees, including those who work at jails or behavioral health hospitals, have until today to get their booster COVID-19 shots. Anyone who doesn't comply will risk unpaid suspension and potentially will be ineligible for promotions within their departments. The mandate does not apply to employees who have already received an exemption from the original mandate. Well, coming up on TMJ4 News today, the Super Bowl, well, that is coming up in a little over a week. What the Los Angeles Rams is doing to prepare for security for the incoming fans. Then lots of kids dream about being an astronaut, how NASA is connecting astronauts orbiting in space to the little ones here on Earth. All right, well, going big for the big game. Giant mobile X-ray scanners will inspect every vehicle going into SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles for the Super Bowl. The scanners are normally used by Border Control to scan cargo at ports.
There it be food vendors, merchandise vendors, any equipment that's going in, the Lombardi Trophy will all be scanned going in.
And you can catch Super Bowl 56 between the Bengals and the Rams Sunday, February 13th, and it's all happening right here on TMJ4. Well, from Sheboygan County to the International Space Station, students in Random Lake got their questions answered yesterday by astronauts orbiting 240 miles above Earth.
My name is Mason. My question is, what was it like experiencing Earth's day cycle from the space station for the first time?
It was absolutely incredible. Every 90 minutes or so, we have a sunset or a sunrise aboard the space station, and it's amazing. You actually get to see the line between day and night move across the Earth. We call that the terminal.
What a cool opportunity for those kids. Well, astronauts have visited and lived aboard the International Space Station for more than 21 years. NASA says it will end its mission and plunge into the Pacific Ocean in 2031. All right, this morning our I-team looks at the controversy concerning a federal rule on baby safety. Manufacturers of many infant sleep products will soon be held to new standards. Consumer investigator Kristen Byrne explains why one company has filed a lawsuit challenging what many believe is much needed change.
The rule approved by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, or CPSC, would get rid of potentially hazardous baby sleep products on the market. One manufacturer agrees with that, but says it has a problem with its product being included in this federal rule, and it's taking its fight to court. Finbin, a company that makes baby boxes, which is a cardboard box with a thin mattress, is suing the CPSC over this new safety standard. Because besides banning inclined sleepers with an angle greater than 10 degrees, the rule also bans other baby products intended for sleep that don't have legs or a stand, like in-bed sleepers and baby boxes.
What we're saying is, if there's a product out there marketed or designed for sleep, it has to meet minimum standards.
Attorney Orion Shin is with Consumer Reports, which stands behind CPSC's new rule. Her organization spearheaded an investigation into the inclined sleeper by Fisher-Price, called the Rock and Play, after finding the product and related products were linked to nearly 100 infant deaths.
And then when it comes to baby boxes, again, it's not just this one product. It's about making sure that we don't have a future inclined sleeper debacle. We understand that there are products out there that may be safe, but what we're asking for is that they prove that they're safe.
The I-team reached out to Finbin. The founder pointed us to the company's blog about the court case, where it says Finbin does support the rule addressing the known hazards of inclined infant sleepers, but that the decision to include flat sleepers is arbitrary and capricious. As Finbin says, in more than 80 years of distribution, we are not aware of a single injury or death as a result of the use of a baby box for infant sleep. Finbin suspended the sale of its baby boxes for now.
The CPSC is open to reviewing future products who show that they are safe. So this rule doesn't completely preclude a product from coming back on the market.
Consumer Reports, along with another child safety advocacy group, are urging the courts to reject Finbin's lawsuit. CPSC isn't commenting on this legal matter. Oral arguments are scheduled for next month. I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.
Well, up next on TMJ4 News today, a local woman is making national news with her pottery. How the country's current events shaped the trajectory of her career. Well, she has been featured in everything from Vogue to the New York Times. Lee Stamps is a local female black ceramic artist that is shaping her future one mug at a time. The pottery all started as a simple hobby, but after the death of George Floyd, she noticed many began to reach out to show her support for her art. It was then she decided to leave her job as a graphic artist and take on her business, Lolly Lolly Ceramics. Each mug is handcrafted right here in Milwaukee.
There was just a lot of people who were like, wow, I'm not really supporting black people as much as I should be, or I'm not supporting black businesses as much as I should be. Our brand just kind of got lumped into that, where we just saw this spike of support.
Now, Lalise will be taking her talents to New York City for an artist residency with Solange Knowles. If you don't know who that is, that's Beyonce's younger sister. All right, well, today Greenfield High School is hosting a listening session after their athletic director was accused of using a racial slur towards a student. 17-year-old Omar Cervera says the athletic director called him boy repeatedly, even after Cervera asked him not to. The boys' varsity basketball team joined Cervera in wearing practice T-shirts with "My name is not boy" printed on them. The varsity boys basketball coach at Greenfield High School has resigned on Wednesday. This afternoon, Principal Todd Williams will be hosting a session, and students and parents can share their thoughts on the issue before the basketball game tonight. Other stories this morning, Governor Tony Evers and several mayors across Wisconsin have declared February 4th, 2022 as Transit Equity Day to celebrate Rosa Parks' birthday. She was born 109 years ago today. Governor Evers and several mayors in Wisconsin will speak at a virtual session at 9 o'clock this morning on the importance of high quality and accessible public transportation for everyone. Well, today is the first Friday of February, which means it's National Wear Red Day. It's part of a yearly campaign to raise awareness about heart disease in women. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. Crews have been working to clean up the scene at 76 and Viller, where police say a 17-year-old crashed after leading officers on a high-speed chase. The owner of the vehicle is now speaking out. Pamela Watkins says she's only been a Lyft driver for a couple months now. She says she went to pick up the teen who requested to be dropped off at Marshall High School. But as soon as Watkins arrived at the school, she says the 17-year-old pulled out a gun and told her to get out of the car. The next day, she saw a Facebook Live of young people on a chase with police. She says the teens were inside her stolen vehicle.
Not a video game. This is real life. And you may not live to tell the story, or you might not even live to go back home to your family.
The 17-year-old was arrested and taken to a local hospital along with two girls inside the stolen vehicle. According to the Milwaukee District Attorney's Office, charges are pending against the teen. Well, it's been almost 2 weeks since 6 people were shot and killed inside a Milwaukee home, and no charges have been filed yet. 4 people considered persons of interest were released from police custody on Thursday. Milwaukee police say they continue to seek suspects while the motive still remains unknown. If you have any information, Milwaukee police would like to hear from you.
All right, welcome. We are live out here at the Rock Sports Complex. We're getting ready for, again, the Winter Olympics getting going here, and we might as well come where we got some skiing and some snow here in southeastern Wisconsin. Olympics forecast for today in Beijing. Actually, this is the forecast for technically tomorrow in Beijing. 42 degrees. Mountain Village, more like 31 degrees. All right, storm chaser stats. This morning, it is cold here in Franklin. Right now, a temperature of 4.8 degrees. Very nice. Wind chill at 6 below zero across southeastern Wisconsin. Away from Lake Michigan, single digits. Near Lake Michigan, some teens still. Current wind chills, -1 in Racine, 1 above in Sheboygan, 2 above in Watertown. So let's go through the weather headlines. Staying chilly. A few snow showers will be possible again today. Still some lake effect flurries this morning. And then a quiet weekend forecast. All right, Storm 4 Max radar. The band of lake effect snow that did bring a few inches of snow to Racine and Kenosha yesterday afternoon and evening started to drift inland through the night last night, brought a dusting of snow in Milwaukee. It's now starting to work its way out over Lake Michigan. As we widen the view out, there's a little batch of some light flurries and snow showers across Minnesota that eventually could move in here later on today. So future forecast for today, the lake effect stuff stays out over Lake Michigan. As we go on through the afternoon, again, we'll look for a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Few flurries, light snow showers possible. Heading into tonight, the skies clear out. I think we see some stars later on tonight. Mix of clouds and sunshine during your day on Saturday. And then as we head on into Saturday night and Sunday, still some clouds, maybe a few flurries Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Future snowfall today, we might get a dusting of snow up to 1/4 of an inch. Not a big deal. All right, here's your forecast. Partly cloudy with scattered snow showers today. High temperature of 21 degrees. For tonight, a low temperature of 8, becoming mainly clear. Again, some clearing later on, a low temperature of 8 degrees. And here's your 7-day forecast for your Saturday, partly cloudy, 24 degrees. Overall, the weekend looks pretty good. Weekend weather looks all right. On Sunday, partly cloudy, a temperature of 31 degrees. I don't know why we have a Packers G there. Just popped up, 27 degrees on Monday, 32 on Tuesday. I wish the Packers were playing. Chance of some snow showers on Wednesday and into Thursday. Shouldn't be a big deal. Temperatures falling back into the 20s. But if you're heading out the door this morning, it is cold outside. Make sure you bundle up. Roadways should be good even with the flurries flying in the air this morning, guys.
All right, well, that's good to know. Thanks, Brian. Well, join me for your time saver traffic for the next half hour. Let's get over to Vince Vitrano and Susan Kim for a look at what's happening at 5 a.m.
Thanks, Adriana. Good morning. 4:57 coming up next on TMJ4 News today. Our Elaine Rojas Castillo is live with the family of a local Olympic athlete, Courtney Rummel.
We're going to share their pride and excitement as the snowboarder prepares for competition today.